Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Death Road to Canada with Dog and Pony. I'm Dog and Pony, this is Death Road to Canada. If you're interested in playing this game, check out the links in the description below. But for now, let's get started. I'm going to continue our game with Chantel. The horror continues, yikes. Driving along, we are okay on gas, but we are all still going to starve. Barricading before bed. At the end of the day, the group hides in a drafty old house. Some zombies roam around outside, and the doors of the house are barely on their hinges. Should someone barricade the house? Let's see what our stats are. I'm guessing this would be mechanical. So, who has the best mechanical? Chantel is the only one we know the mechanical of, and it's just okay, but we're going to choose her to do the barricading. Chantel barricades the flimsy house. She quickly reinforces problem spots. They now seem very secure. Her mechanical is increased, which is great. The group finds that there is no food left at all. Despair creeps in. Our morale is decreasing rapidly. Alvis went from almost completely happy to worse than neutral. This is not good for us. We need to find food in our next encounter. You can slow zombies down by dropping furniture in front of them. We already know this, Burgett, but thanks for the info anyway. Chantel, under immense pressure, starts to get shaky hands from the stress. Her medical decreases. That's bad for us. I don't think we've ever had a blatant stat decrease, and we've got 3 now. Our mechanical that we just got went back down to neutral. This is a really bad event for us to have had, and I really hope we get more food before something else like this happens. Alvis meets another survivor who rants about seeing an oiled up bodybuilder that was way too swole, to control, ripping zombies in half after bench pressing them. Chantel convinces the woman to give more details. She instead provides some great exercise tips. Chantel's morale increased from entirely desperate to just merely woeful. Chantel's strength increases. Oh, we got more? Chantel's strength revealed. It's not great. Not as bad as it could be. I guess this lady ran into TLB, and maybe we will too. Maybe this is indicative of our future encounter with TLB. But really, we just need food. And fuel. We're running low. Alvis says that this ain't Memphis. Helping out someone in need. While scavenging, the group runs into a man covered in cardboard boxes. He says he's been stuck there for days. He has a snub-nosed revolver lying on the ground outside of his reach should someone steal his weapon. Do we want to help him? Maybe he'll give us some food for our troubles, so let's try to help him up. We don't need a weapon as much as we need nourishment. The group saves the man from all the cardboard boxes, pinning him down. He can't spare a reward, but is really grateful. Our morale's going up, but it's going to go right back down if we can't get food and if we have to starve for another night. Hopefully we don't start taking direct damage from starving, but I have a feeling that will occur because it makes a lot of sense. Riled up house. The group drives up to a house and sees that the zombies were angry before they got there. There are no signs of life except unlife. Our swarm size is mild, but the aggression is mega cheesed. We have 10 gas remaining, so we can spare 5 to get to another location, and that might be our best bet rather than trying to get through these mega cheesed zombies. But maybe something that's riling them up is actually going to be good for us. Maybe there's a lot of food or something in this house. I don't know. Let's just drive to another location, try to play it safe here. We're about to run out of gas, but we have a shopping emergency. The group sees another survivor flee from a big horde. They run right into a shopping mall. This is a terrible idea. Trying to save them would be a terrible idea. Tells us that twice. Maybe we should just try to keep driving. We can't afford to add another member to our party, and a shopping mall doesn't seem likely to have a lot of food. This is a risk, but I'm going to keep driving. And we're going to run out of gas right about now. They can't call it a Velvet Alvis, and our car has been abandoned. What did he say? And they'll call it a Velvet Alvis? Uh-huh. Well, trekking through the woods, Nope. While trekking through the woods, the group gets pretty lost. If they keep going like this, they'll waste a lot of time. We've had this encounter before and we had to try to climb the tree to look around and we ended up dying because of it, I think. Maybe we can just keep wandering blindly, but we are starving. It's a risk either way. So let's do the one we haven't done before. Oh, we got out. All dirty. While walking through the woods, Alvis doesn't pay attention to where he is going and falls into a deep puddle of water. His gear is fully submerged, putting supplies in danger. So now, not only are we starving, but we have very little morale. Alvis was pretty happy just a few moments ago, and now he's incredibly sad. We have very little shotgun ammo, if any at all, and we might be totally out of medical supplies. I'm starting to lose my own personal morale. Merciless bandits. Without a car, the group is easy prey for bandits. A group ambushes you and demands your supplies. They want all of our food and gas and half of our ammo and medical supplies. I think that's like nothing? Yeah. So they're only going to take 2 bullets, 3 rifle ammo, and 1 shell. We might as well just give in to their demands. The group pays up. They lose a chunk of their supplies. They are still alive for the time being. Our morale went down, which is probably the worst thing to come from that encounter. We're gonna die any minute now. Bottomless pit. Once again losing everything from our backpack, but we've got nothing to lose. Our morale actually went up because the hole in our backpack didn't hurt us. There were so little supplies that none were lost. Chantel feels really smug about this. Way to go, Chantel. Always looking on the bright side. Okay. MPGs. That took me a second to figure out. MPGs. While wandering through a small town, Bridget discovers a newer hybrid car in front of a store. The battery is dead, but the store turns out to be a car parts store. Finding a working battery was easy. Hybrid cars have amazing gas mileage, but are fairly fragile. They're also very difficult to repair, so enjoy it while you can. I'm going to start it up, and hopefully we'll be able to move along faster now and get to more food before we die. We have 99 gas. That's going to last a long time. Berry picking in zombie games. This is going to be some food, I bet. The group sets up camp for the night. After being sure there's no danger here, they discover edible berry bushes all around the campsite. The berries wouldn't be a big amount of food. That's fine for me. For the work and the sleepless night, but every bit could help, and absolutely we are going to pick these berries. We've been without food for, what, like 3 days now? We got 11 food, and that is enough to have made it worth it. Our morale increases, our attitude is revealed. Alvis's morale increases. We're really getting a lot of positives here. We made the absolute right decision, no doubt in my mind. A little bit of sleep deprivation doesn't hurt as much as a lot of starving. Trading on the death road. So we're gonna get into this trader camp and we have 5 food to use as currency. Maybe we'll be able to pick up some food instead of actually spending it. There's a house that we're probably gonna be able to rob. Got anything going on in this van? Just a medical college that we can't afford, but maybe someone has charm. Chantel uses charm. And we get free medical training. Her medical went up to neutral from frowny face. That's good for us. Gonna check out this person over here. What did they have for us? The Blade Master. This is a man who is carrying many swords. They clank around as he moves. One day I'll make the finest zombie slicing sword ever seen. I just have to figure out how to make swords first. I'll sell you some I found. That's a shame. We're gonna leave him because we can't stand to give him all of our food for 1 katana. Army surplus fortress. The group finds a dumpster. It's locked tight with a slot in the side. There are weapon names and prices scrawled near the hole. Just drop the food in here, says a tiny voice in the dumpster. You have 5 food left. I was hoping maybe this would just be some loot for us. No such luck. We're gonna go rob this house, I hope. What do we got? This man's probably gonna say, hey, get out of my house. And then we're gonna rob from his fridge. We got 1 more food. That's enough for tonight, I believe. That's 1 plus the 5 we have. Yep. That'll feed us for the night. In the meantime, we'll just drive right off. It's lonely being at the top, but you're not. You're probably just in the back seat. Burgett cuts yourself pretty bad while goofing off. In the post-apocalypse, you will probably need stitches for her arm. Who has our best medical abilities? Chantel is neutral. Burgett is unknown. Alvis is also unknown, but we don't have an option for him anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and have Chantel try to stitch him up. This has never gone well for us before, but it's probably different every time and skill-based, so. Chantel tries to suture up Bridget's arm. She ends up botching the stitches. This is what we've gotten every time in the past, and I do not regret making that decision because I think it was the best option we had, but it did end up being bad for us. Okay. The zombies are not our only problems out here. That's true. Starvation is pretty bad for us as well. Junkyard car parking. The group spots a junkyard with a car pulled up to the front of it. The car looks like it's in great shape, but where's the owner? So, do we want to take a different car to replace our hybrid? Or do we want to explore this junkyard to get a new car and probably not very much food? Let's just drive to another location. I want to get food, not a car. The group sees a bunch of destroyed cars on the dirt road in the distance, surrounded by zombies. It may be worth the risk to walk there and see if there's any loot left. Sure, let's walk to the ruined cars. Maybe there's some food in the trunk, gas to keep us going for another few days. Let's do this. And if things get desperate, we've still got a pipe bomb. Elvis is doing a lot of singing. Haven't noticed any morale increases from his singing. Oh, there's some loot in this car down here. Looks like the only one so far. 7 rifle ammo. Not terrible, but not what we're looking for either. In the hood of this police car, looks like there's something. More rifle ammo. I'm really hoping that we find something more than ammo. A little bit of food. Not worth the trouble. Maybe should have driven along to another location, but we can't help the decisions we've already made. And we're not done here quite yet. This car has something in it. What do we got? 9 pistol bullets. Nothing to sneeze at, I guess. But I think we're just about ready to leave with very little benefit for the effort we put in. Yes, let's hit the road. Mission summary, just 1 food, a little bit of ammo. We really need something better if we're gonna keep going. Luck is on my side, I disagree. Miserable camping. The group couldn't find any safe shelters, but was able to cobble together a campsite. The weather is terrible all night. Chantel didn't mind much, Bridget didn't mind much. Alvis didn't mind much. The group eats a decent meal. Lose 6 food. We're down to 1 food. We need to find more today or we'll be back to starving and losing our morale and trembling hands. Bee trouble. A bee flies into the car. Even with the window open, it doesn't leave. It keeps flying right into the group's faces. This could be the biggest challenge yet. We gotta swat this bee. Can't afford to panic. Alvis swats the bee. It solves the bee problem, but he gets stung. Alvis is hurt. It's taken a chunk of our health out, but we still have plenty. Chantel's trying to help him, but doesn't get much done. Rush hour. The zombies in this city have stirred. They are already aggressive as the group arrives. We need to get into... Oh man. Maybe there's a dog with this bark banner. Camp supplies might sell food. But I like having a dog in our party. It just makes the mood a little lighter. So, can Alvis rest? Yes, he can. That's going to be good for us. Not going to risk losing him. Going to get his health back up, and we really don't need 3 members of our party, especially when one isn't carrying anything at all. I think our best bet is just to keep him safe by having him rest in the car. Let's go to Bark Bark. I wonder if we could put someone in a car and then swap who we're controlling. That seems like a good idea if we ever need to rush to the car with one person. And I haven't thought about that before, and I'm feeling a little dumb about it. Maybe it's best, instead of trying to lead everyone to the car and get them there, we just run with one person to the car, swap the player we're controlling, though that might not actually work. So we'll have to test it, but maybe not in this encounter. Take these guys out before they stand back up and hurt us. Burgett can handle those ones coming in, or not. Oh, there's another door down here I almost didn't see. I'm gonna run right through. Let Burgett handle the riffraff behind us. Nothing down in here, so we're just gonna move on up the hallway. In the kitchen, where we're gonna find quite a bit of food. This is good for us. Gonna be able to survive another night without losing any stats. That's 5 plus the one that was still in the car. Got a gun that Burgett should pick up, I hope. Gonna switch characters real quick and have her pick that up. Then I'm gonna switch back to Chantel, who is my main character, and I'd like to play as her as much as possible and only really use the others for auxiliary actions until Chantel inevitably dies on the death road. Got a cabinet with more medical supplies. This is good. We aren't quite too hurt. Alvis should be able to heal himself up while he's resting, I think. But we know how bad I am at keeping my people healthy, so this is a definite boon to pick up some medical kits. What's a dog doing here? Well, maybe he made that bark banner. I don't know. It's the only thing they know how to say. The dog seems unusually tame. Most dogs that are still alive have become feral at this point. This dog seems eager to see humans. Let's let the dog follow us. Absolutely. It's going to take up more of our food, but I think it's worth it. She could be useful, or if you can get her out of here alive, or a handy distraction if you can't. I'm gonna get this dog, Kaylee, out of here alive, no matter the cost. Kaylee will not be dying today. I really like the idea of having a full party of just dogs and having them driving around trying to get to Canada. That sounds like probably the best feature of this game, and that's coming from someone who's actually really enjoying playing it. There's got to be more food around here. We no longer have enough for a full night. We need 8. We've only got... What? Oh, 6. Maybe 7. I think Haley picked some up. So we need to explore every possible building in this town and get as much loot as we can. We are still not in good shape. Take them out. Don't really need to kill everything, just stall them enough so they don't bunch up on us later on. Food? Just junk. Alright. Haven't lost hope. Just junk. That hurts. I gotta tell you, finding junk in that many places, it's not good for us. There's got to be at least another 1 or 2 buildings to loot here, and there are a lot of zombies down here. Hopefully my friends there can take them out. Kaylee seems fine, and that's all I care about. It'd be nice to keep Burgett alive, but I'm more fond of Kaylee at the moment, and we're running out of food, so I don't necessarily need to keep everybody alive, and it might not be our best course of action. As pessimistic as that sounds. We do have one more house up here to loot. I don't think there's anything off to the left. There is not. Let's get in here. Food. Okay, we've got enough for one night. There's a big crowd coming, so we got to do this as quickly as possible. 5 ammo, or maybe not. Maybe we've got enough rooms back here to kind of lead them around a maze a little bit and block off this door with a bed. Nah, I'm not gonna waste the time. Let's keep going. There's a lot of rooms in this house and a lot of zombies in them. So, against my better judgment, I'm gonna keep looting, but I want you to know that if it does go bad, you know, I saw it coming. I just really need the loot. Alright, got a toilet. Oh, and a cabinet over here. A little bit of gas. Not a big deal. We're doing fine on gas, especially considering we have the hybrid vehicle. A little bit more food is great. We can get enough to survive for 2 more nights. I would be so happy. Haley's safe. Burgett is also safe. I don't know how their health is doing. I don't know if the pause screen actually updates correctly. Oh, that's a big crowd. Might have to back up a little bit. Maybe use our pipe bomb, or I can just switch to our shotgun and try to get out of here as quickly as possible. Oh, geez. This is quite a big crowd. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not liking our chances. We're out of ammo. Okay, I got out. Can they follow? Yes, they can. Let's keep going. Switch back to our mop. Take out a couple of them, or at least knock them down and give Kaylee and Bridget a chance. We got to the car. Bridget's in, and we are off. We're gonna floor it right on out. 9 food total found. So we're up to 10, and that's enough for one night, and then one more person for another night. Doing fine on gas. It's low, but with the hybrid, it's not as big of a deal. We got a good amount of medical kits to move forward with, and we killed 85 zombies while we were there. I think that's the most I've killed in a single encounter. Let's keep going. Kaylee catches up with the group at a safe spot. She seems like she wants to stick around. We're going to recruit her to the team. I like having a full party, even though it does use a lot of food. The group accepts Kaylee to the team. Kaylee joins the team. Onward to Canada. Okay. I'm liking our chances a little more than I was. Alvis is now at full health, but Chantel's a little low. Oh. No, okay. Quick stop. After a long drive, the group finds a safe place to camp. The night passes with no incidents. The group eats a decent meal. And we're down 8 food. So we've only got 2 left, as we knew going into it. We lost some gas. The group finds an abandoned safe house. There's a little bit of ammo inside. Yeah, pistol ammo. On further searching, some unfinished pipe bombs are in the building. Someone must have had to leave in a hurry. Messing with them could be really dangerous. Do we want to leave them alone, or do we want Chantel to finish making them? What stat do you think that is? Do you think that's mechanical? Her mechanical is okay. I'm okay with trying this out. Pipe bombs are useful, and I've only got 1 right now, so I'm kind of in that too good to use mentality right now where I need to save it, and having more would make me more apt to actually using our resources. So let's try to finish making them. Until attempts to finish making the bombs, she manages not to blow herself up. Partially by luck, she ends up with 3 pipe bombs, ruining half of them. That's absolutely fine. Our mechanical went up. So if we ever have this encounter again, we'll be able to do it a little bit more successfully, and if our car breaks down, we may be able to fix it. Okay. Now the hybrid is harder to fix, it says, so maybe we need completely happy mechanical in order to do that successfully. We're gonna visit this trader camp even with only 2 food left. I think I've explained this enough in the past, but I'll just say it again, to try to steal more food. Which we did. We've got 3 more than we had. We're only short 3 for a full night, so this was definitely the right choice. Got more gasoline, definitely not gonna hurt us. I really think we're gonna be fine, at least for another few days. I'll talk to all these people, see if I can't charm them out of something. The group talks to a friendly scavenger who is selling extra bullets. She claims to not use pistols due to how gunshots rile up zombies. No options to charm. We have more than 2 food left, but that's how much we came in with, so I think that's the most we can spend while we're here. No thanks. It'd be nice if that updated and used what we'd also found, but this woman is decked out in sweatbands, limb warmers, and garish exercise clothes. Only the fittest will survive in this zombie-filled world. I can help you get fit fast. We don't have enough food to spend, but Chantel can use charm. Let's see if it works. Chantel gets free fitness training. She sweats from the intense exercise. Our fitness is not only revealed, but increased. Not great, but it's now better than it would have been otherwise. What does this guy got for us? This man is carrying several shotguns. I don't think we're going to be able to buy any guns, and I wouldn't even if we could. Let's leave him alone. He was actually just selling ammo, it looks like. Even less useful for us. We're going to hop back into our car and get going. Okay, we don't have enough food for the night, unfortunately, but maybe we'll have one more stop before our camping. Oh, Bridget wants to show us how to make some snare traps. Suburban siege. From a distance, the group sees some skeletons. and loot in the middle of a debris-blocked street. They walk over to get a closer look. This gets the attention of a horde of zombies that rush out from all sides. We got a massive horde in this 1 hour siege. I am hopeful, but not confident. No one is allowed to rest. Maybe Chantel can? Nope. I was thinking maybe it wouldn't let our full health people rest, but Chantel could, and that is not the case. None of us are allowed to rest. We're all going to be in this mission. Maybe Alvis won't be if I don't click on either of these, so I'm going to try that. But if he shows up, that's, expected. We, for the first time in my memory, know everything about one of our characters. That's pretty cool. Let's keep going. Got to take these guys out as fast as we can. Pick up some more ammo, because I've got very little for my shotgun, and that was not shotgun ammo, like I thought. Everyone should really pull out a gun if you've got it. This is pretty dangerous for us. We want to loot as much as possible during the siege so we can get out as soon as it ends. I'm not confident that we're going to keep everyone alive during this encounter. I really think at least one of our party members is going to die. I'm down to 2 ammo. That is an Uzi. Gonna shoot. Come on. I can't. Oh, no, I didn't pick up the Uzi successfully. There's a big crowd there. I'm not too surprised. This might be as good of an opportunity as any to use one of our pipe bombs. So let's do it. Don't get hurt, Alvis. Did it explode yet? There it is. We cleared a good number of them, it looks like. Drawing this crowd over here, I think we'll be able to go pick up our Uzi. The siege is over, so we can try to escape. That means no more zombies will show up, and all of them that we kill from now on are gone. The Uzi appears to use pistol ammo, which is good because we've got plenty. I want to kill as many of these as possible and just keep looting. We need food before our next camping, or we're going to be a little bit starved. Okay, we're out of ammo, but the crowd has been significantly controlled. A couple more coming up. Not a big deal. So far, both of the buildings we've been into have had no loot. There is a little bit of a crowd going on down here. I'm going to run in, see if it's just debris. It is, so we're going to keep moving. Hit these guys, let our group take them out. None of these buildings have anything for us, so all we picked up here was ammo, which we then used all of. We are all still alive. We can exit from anywhere on the screen. One more house to go into. Once again, just debris. I'm not a big fan of that, but we're going to go ahead and hit the road. All we got from that encounter was 13 rifle ammo. Because we used everything else we found, I guess. So we did kill 112 zombies, blowing our previous record that we achieved in this video of 85 clean out of the water. Let's get back on the road and end our game. So that's all for now. Thanks for tuning in, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure you click the like button and subscribe if you're into that sort of thing. I'll see you in the next episode.